Willkommen in meinem Spielzimmer. Ich habe dir den Titel des Spiels nicht gesehen. Stanley-Parabel. Okay, das ist ein Abenteuerspiel. Ein Abenteuerspiel der ganz besonderen Klasse. Besonderes Augenmerk ist vor allem dem Erzähler zu widmen. Also ich liebe diese Stimme. Und ich spiele das Spiel immer zwischendurch, wenn ich mal Ruhe brauche. Ganz viel Ruhe. Und weder rumspringen, noch rumknallen, noch klettern, noch sonst was möchte. Und dann einfach mal was ganz in Ruhe machen. Und da kommt mir Stanley gerade recht. Aber schaut selber, ich habe das Spiel schon vor einiger Zeit angefangen. Ich dachte, ich mache jetzt mal ein Video davon. Okay, geht los. Wie viel Uhr ist es? Weiß das irgendjemand wirklich? Ja, natürlich nicht. Niemand weiß irgendwas. Wir beide kennen uns nicht mal. Wir sind wie Fremde füreinander. Klar, ich habe alle Spieleinstellungen genau nach deinen Vorgaben angepasst. Aber wer hat das nicht? Das mache ich halt. So wie meinen Job. Und jetzt ist dieser Job vorbei. Es gibt für mich keine weiteren Informationen zu sammeln. Ich habe alle Daten über dich gesammelt, die ich sammeln kann. Ups. Und ich kenne dich immer noch nicht richtig. Hm. Und du mich auch nicht, Edge. Und niemand von uns weiß, wie spät es ist. Manche Einstellungen sind wohl einfach uneinstellbar. Aber wenn ich ganz ehrlich bin, hat die Uhrzeit sowieso keine Funktion im Spiel. Beim nächsten Spielstart wirst du mich hier nicht mehr eintreffen, aber das ist okay. Videospiele sollte man schließlich allein spielen. Du bist gern allein, oder? Das ist wahrscheinlich das Einzige, was ich wirklich über dich gelernt habe. Nun, es ist Zeit für mich zu gehen. Eine Einstellung müssen wir aber noch anpassen, aber darauf muss ich mich kurz vorbereiten. Das steht nicht wirklich in meiner Stellenbeschreibung, aber das ist okay. Vielleicht siehst du mich wieder, falls du mich findest. Bis bald. Das Spiel beginnt. Okay. The end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Aber
All
Luftballon.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy? Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks? Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Ich zähle nicht mit.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Wo ist 417? Ja, toll. Da kommen wir natürlich nicht hin. Jetzt. Im Moment. Da.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. 437. Wo war 437? Welches ist das? 426. Wo ist Stanley? Da! Huch!
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 415. 417. 416.
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Also zurück. Oh mein Gott, armer Stanley. Huch.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine. Ja.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. Oh mein Gott. Wo war 417? Da.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. Wo war 419? Nee, andere Richtung. Also auf den Tisch von 419 klettern. Huch. Na.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Nochmal auf die Copymaschine, auf die Kopierer. Wo war der jetzt der Kopierer? Mein Gott, der macht mich fertig. Der war im anderen Raum. Da.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Okay. Okay. Stanley, die Trophäe hatten wir schon. Jetzt müssen wir weiter gucken, was Stanley hier noch alles so drauf hat. Überall Ballons. Was steht da drauf? Keine Ahnung.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Trust the completionist instinct. Okay. What we know. Okay. There will be a reward for finding them all. Ugh. Die müssen wir finden. Good luck. Thank you, good luck. Okay. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Besenkammer. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Na. Oh. Na. 8. Was war das? 4, 5?
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input any. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Oh, ist das dunkel. Loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind Control Factory. Escape. Geben wir mal Escape, oder? Ja.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Aber das weiß Stanley natürlich nicht.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Sich willentlich seinem Tod zu stellen. Nun denn. Oh oh. Rums. The end is never the end. Und Stanley fällt. Rums.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, es geht nicht mehr weiter.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay. Okay, jetzt sind wir hier angekommen und wir machen beim nächsten Mal weiter. Danke fürs Anschauen. Tschüss.